In this video, I'm going to describe how to inoculate a Microscan panel. So the things that you'll need and the things that I'm using today are going to be this inoculation system. And then I have these prompt inoculation system wands and dilution saline. There's the lid and the tray that we'll need in order to create our suspension of bacteria, and then the panel itself. So what I'm going to do is start by removing the panel, and then I'm going to label the panel with the species that we're going to be using today. I'm also going to put today's date. And this is what the panel looks like. So we need to prepare the inoculum. And the inoculum is going to be prepared and poured into one of these disposable trays. We have our bacteria with isolated colonies on the plate. I'm going to take out one of the wands from the box and be very careful not to touch the wand. Now with the wand here, you'll see that there's this portion that can be broken off. We do want to break that portion off, and now we have a colony picker available. So you can see the end of this is used to pick a colony. So I'm going to then select a colony off of the plate of bacteria. And you want to go for a well-isolated colony and just tap the colony 2 to 3 times. Now that the colony is picked, we're going to pop open this bottle and put this into this bottle of solution. We're going to shake it up to disperse that bacteria throughout the solution. It is necessary to create a purity plate. The purity plate will be used to ensure that there's a pure culture. And I'm going to label the portion of the purity plate where I'm going to draw a line of growth. And I'm just using a typical blood agar plate. From here, I'm going to pull out the portion that I used to pick the colony, and I'm going to draw a line of growth down toward the center of the plate. And then this can be disposed of in a biohazard bin, and then this will be incubated to ensure the purity of the colony. With the bacteria that's in here, I'm going to take this disposable tray, I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to dump this solution into the bottom of the tray. I want to try to make sure that it's evenly distributed without having excess bubbles go into the solution. So it's perfectly fine to leave any bubbles inside the bottle. Now I'm going to use this Inoculation system to suck the fluid up out of the dilution tray and put it into the panel. The first thing that you do is when you pick up the Inoculation, you're going to grab it by these side buttons and push those in. This is going to allow this to sit on top of the tray, and you can kind of feel it click into place. Once it's on, you're going to release, and you can just double check that it is securely fashioned. From here, you're going to pull this forward knob toward you to suck up the solution. Following that, you are going to transport the solution from this inoculation tray over to the panel, and you're going to set that on top of the panel. Once it's on the panel, to dispense the fluid, you just push this button at the top. And now all of the fluid has fallen down with the bacterial cells themselves. Now you can see that the plate is fully rehydrated.